Boom! Welcome back. I'll hit myself in the head. Why not? This is lecture 5.4. This has everything to do with midsegments. And just a reminder as we go through vocabulary, a midsegment of a triangle is a segment that joins the midpoints of two sides of the triangle. Wait a minute. All right. Point X is the midpoint of PQ. Point Y is the midpoint of QR. Again, that means it makes two congruent parts. Right? It splits it into two congruent parts. Where you connect those, that's called a midsegment. Every triangle has three midsegments, so you can make a triangle within the triangle. Cool. Well, here's what's interesting. Midsegments are XY, YZ, and VX. Cool. The midsegment triangle is triangle XYZ, that little one there. Well, okay, that's kind of cool. Sort of, whatever, what's the big deal? Well, actually, there is something very cool that goes on here. The midsegment theorem states that, I'm going to pull out a pen. Here we go. I'm going to try to draw this using my left hand. XY is what to PR? Well, it's parallel. So when you're putting in this in your notes, it's not 11 to PR. No, XY is parallel to PR, which means the midsegment is parallel to whatever base. So that means XZ is parallel to QR, right? That's kind of cool too. Let me put my there we go. Put some double arrows over here so you get the idea. Right? And of course, PQ is parallel to YZ. Well, that's awesome. So the midsegment is parallel to the base. Cool. The other thing that's so cool is XY is half of PR. So whoever figured this out, this is just really cool stuff. But what we're saying is XY right here, I'm using two bars because it's the same as PZ, and XY is the same thing as ZR. What does this mean? What does this mean? This is a great question. Look at this. What does this mean? How many congruent triangles do you have in this picture? Yeah, you see it. You know what I'm talking about. All right, let's do a little problem. Let's say a triangle has vertices of 0, 0, 6, 0, and 0, 8. Draw the midsegment of the base. Well, what's the midsegment of the base? Again, find the midpoint of all three sides, right, and start connecting them. Actually, it's pretty easy. So since I have a horizontal line that's 6 units long, the midpoint is going to be 3 units in. Right? So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So here's my midpoint. And then if I look at this vertical side over here, right, from here to here, you'll notice that is 8 units high. Half of 8 is 4, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Well, it's got to connect to this middle one as well. Since it's a right triangle, this makes it really easy. But look at that. What is the slope of this segment right here? So I said draw the midsegment of the base. Well, this slope here is parallel to this slope here. Prove it. Well, you'll notice I'm going down 8 over 6. So this one here is down 8 over 6. This is negative 8 over 6. This one right here is down 4 over 3. Are those two congruent? Absolutely. If you want to find the length of these, you'll notice, hey, wait a minute. I have a triangle like this. 4, 3. Pythagorean theorem, right? I've got a right triangle. Well, yeah, that's one of your special right triangles as well. I know that's a 5. And here I've got 8, 6. This one's got to be 10. 5 is half of 10. Isn't that a cool midsegment dealio? All right, now, here's another one. You'll notice it doesn't say that these are midsegments, but they have to be because, again, this side of a triangle is split into 2 equal parts. It's connected to this side of the triangle, which has 2 equal parts. So therefore, this is a midsegment. Now I'm also, you can see I've split the bottom here as well. So I know that these two parts are congruent. So I'm connecting each of the midpoints, so that makes these mid-segments. Well, so what? AC. So what's the length from A to C? Well, 6.2 is half of the entire length. Let me write that out. FD equals half of AC. I'm trying to solve for AC, so how do I get AC by itself? Multiply both sides by 2. Okay, FD is 6.2. 2 times 6.2 is 12.4. That one's not so bad. How about BD? Let's see. BD is a mid-segment. BD equals half of AE. Okay, AE is 17. Half of 17 is 8.5. That's not so bad at all. So when we do these problems together in class, I'll show you really how to apply them and what it all means. But thank you for your attention.